Hello, my name is Tara and this is my assistant Amaya, and we have made a makeshift dye station here in our kitchen, and so we want to talk a little bit about dye. There's a couple of different kinds of dye that you can click it and pick it at the drive-by grocery store, and that's RIT dye. Thank you, Amaya. It comes in powder and it also comes in liquid. Both of them work, so you can get one of those. Joann's or Walmart or Hobby Lobby, a store like that, they would have Dylon or iDye Poly. Now, iDye Poly is different because it dyes polyester, but it also dyes other synthetic fibers, which are in fabric. But these other household dyes, or union dyes as I like to call it, work best on natural fabrics. Okay, and if you were to buy, thank you, Amaya. If you were to buy a kit, like the one that I sent to the class the other day, it's a Tulip brand, but it's also a RIT or Union or Cushing dye, and they come with a variety of colors. So here we've got green and orange and pink and a few different other colors, and that's what we're using right now. So we mixed some up in a bowl, and the rest we mixed up in little squeeze tubes. And I didn't use very much today. I'm doing some sample work. So just probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon of the dye for this amount of water. And if you put a little salt in there, it binds it a little more. If you put a lot of salt in there, it kind of hurts the dye and makes it fade it out. Another product that you might have heard about is called soda ash. You can buy this at the store, and sometimes it'll come with your kits. I bought this from Costume Supply House. Actually, I bought it from Dharma Trading. Anyway, soda ash opens the fiber up so you get a richer dye. Is it necessary? No. But I had some, and so I mixed it up. Just a tub of water, 2 teaspoons of water to a 1/2 gallon. 2 teaspoons of soda ash to a 1/2 gallon of water. Okay, thank you. You just said that there. Now, what if you don't have any dye and you're not going to get any for whatever reason? You can use coffee or tea or food coloring or Jello. So you can use any of those products, and they will also dye your things. So if you want to use bright colors, pull some Jello out of the cabinet, or if you want to do like a monochromatic look, you can do coffee or tea. Just keep it hot. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a couple of techniques. Sorry, sweetheart, I ripped apart our bed sheet here, and I found the tag on the end of it, and it's 100% cotton. So we should be good to go. And after I do a bunch of samples, I'm going to take the center part and I'm going to make a tie-dye or some kind of upholstery wall hanging out of it. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to show you a couple of techniques. All right. Amaya, would you like to show them the spin technique?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I like the spin technique. I'm
going to get this wet because it works best when you get it wet.
And then you'll just set it down on just a spot, and then you'll pinch it and you'll twist, and you'll pinch it again and keep twisting.
I'm going to get a good close up on that.
And then twist. And then just gonna keep twisting and twisting. And then when you get to this point, you're going to take some of it around like that, so then you can help it because there's a lot of it. You're just kind of like gonna push it down, and then you're gonna take it, and then you're gonna take a rubber band, and then you're gonna put it over it. You're gonna twist it. And then twist it as much as you can.
Good job.
And you don't have to, but if you want, you can squeeze it. Because, like, it dries it out a little bit because it's really wet. Because we got it wet, ours wet, but you don't have to get it wet. And then you're gonna go as much as you can on the other side. And then
you're gonna put some
you're
dye on it.
going to put it over a bucket or just something like a bowl or something. And you're gonna take some colors. And then, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw a bunch of colors around.
While Amaya is putting some colors on there, I'm going to tell you about a few other different types of tie-dye methods. One of which is called a Japanese type of tie-dye, and it's called shibori, spelled S-H-O-R-B-I-N-I, shibori. And I've used a piece of fabric and I've folded it up, and then I've just used a piece of board. You can also use plastic lids if you have some plastic lids in your kitchen. And then I've used C-clamps, or if you have some things like this, or if you don't have anything like that, you can tie it down with string, or you can stick it on a very heavy surface like a brick, as long as it has pressure on it the whole time. And what you do for the shibori is you fold it, a series of folds. So I can fold it back and forth in an accordion style here, like that. I can also fold it back and forth this way, okay? And then I can pinch it off and then dip it in my dye. So we have a few of those that we've fixed here and here and here for you. We're gonna open those up in a few minutes.
And so like I finished this, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna just like try to push all the other stuff around and like get it under the rubber band. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it sit like just with the other stuff and let it dry. And after you're done doing that, you might want to wash your hands. If you are
wash
not
your
wearing
hands a
gloves.
lot.
Yes.
Wash your hands a lot.
But if you're not wearing gloves, you can just run your gloves under some water and it'll clean them up.
Right. Thank you.
But if you're not, you want to use some soap.
Yes. Another type of tie-dye that you can use is you can use like a broom handle, or if you have some drumsticks, if you don't mind them getting a little colored. If not, put some saran wrap over it to cover it. And you can take your piece of fabric and you can wrap it and squish it on there. And you can, again, use any type of resistance on that. You can squish it up. You can use rubber bands, or you can use string. You can use twist ties off of the bread. So whatever you have, again, don't go out and buy anything. Hopefully you can experiment with some of these things from your house. Make sure it's okay to cut your sheets apart. If not, you probably have an old t-shirt or some socks, you know, or other items of clothes. Just check the tags. And if it's 100% cotton, chances are it's gonna dye real easily and it's not gonna be cost a lot of money. So stay tuned for how it all turns out. Our next video, we will unveil some of these things. I hope you guys are all well and safe. I miss all of you very much, and I hope that this could be something that's exciting and can take your mind off of the real tragedy that's happening outside our homes, and coming closer to home each and every day. Okay, and thank you, my assistant, Amaya.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is my second grader. She's doing great and learning how to dye with us. Okay, all right.
Bye.